right, we are back with another video. Every single day, baby, for 365 days. 365 days. There was 2 cops down here right where I live, parked up, you know what I mean? Shoot, but they're gone now. But we're on the way to the gym. It is 1 in the morning. 1 in the morning, January 16th, 2026. We have like almost 26,000 saved up in total. You remember last time I showed you guys my net worth was like 22,000? I think when I first started it was at 21,000. I don't remember, somewhere around there. You can go back and check the videos, but this is why it's important for me to get the videos recorded, because I start to forget what the original numbers are, and when it's like spilt out, I know the exact numbers, and eventually I could go back in time and, you know, click the first video and see how much it was, how much we're at now. But we're like at 26K. The thing is, it's not on this phone. This is an older phone, less storage. I didn't put as much storage on this phone when we went to go get it. But this one that I'm recording on, this one has the most. So I bought this out of pocket, out of cash. No, it wasn't cash. It was my bank account. Like, you know what I mean? Basically the new cash. That's stupid ass. But yeah, I remember when I went to go get this phone, the one that you guys are watching this video on, this one right here that I'm pointing at. Bro, when I went, the dude was acting like an asshole, bro. Like, I was 18, I think, when I went to go get it, because my original phone broke. My original phone broke. It was my everyday phone broke. That's what I'm trying to say. It got broken, and then like the dude, when I was trying to get my phone fixed, he was trying to be an asshole. But you know, I told you I was working all that overtime. I'm making so much money. Like, people don't like that when you're young and you're like trying to be successful. So some people love it. They love to see you, oh my God, you're actually going after it. You know what I mean? It makes them happy. You know, for me, it makes me happy when I see younger people in the gym, bro. Like, I'm talking, and I got a lot more energy right now because I just woke up. I woke up I was at my grandma's. Boy, I was knocked out all day there. Like, I got some stuff knocked out throughout the day, and then I went to my grandma's, ate some beans, some eggs. That's all I'm eating every day. That's basically all I eat. Ate some snacks. You know, she has some little not candy bars, what are those, you know, protein bars? I don't know what they're called. Like Nature Valley, you know, they got like the seeds in there with the almonds and like raisins. Those joints are good, bro. Ate me some of that. I knocked out on the couch. I was like, you know what I mean? I love that woman. She fell asleep. I woke up, she was right next to me, like on the couch, on the other couch. She sleeps on the couch, you know? And like that's her spot. That couch is so comfortable, bro. God, every time there's a family gathering or something, everybody knocks out on that couch, bro. And like that's where she just sleeps, in the living room right there. That's what I'm saying. Once it's like she chooses to, you know what I mean? But like, I don't know, too much TMI. What is it called? Too much information. Let's just say that. But I'm saying, like I said, when these videos take off, and they will, not these videos specifically, but once we keep going with this, you guys are gonna see, bro. I'm telling you, anything is possible, and Daddy's showing you. Won't you grind on me? So I'm just a little bit more energetic. I woke up happy, you know. Woke up, see my grandma. She woke up. Any little sound wakes her up, bro. Like, I did slightest movement. I looked over to my right. She said, "Buenos dias." Like, she said, "Good morning." I'm like, "Ah, dang! It's 12 o'clock. How did you?" She got like a sixth sense or something, bro. I'm telling you, dude. I moved a muscle. Like, I twitched a little bit. She gonna wake up and say good morning. Ain't no way, bro. Yo, there's no... Is that a cop? Shit. Nah, it was a truck. But yeah, we almost at the gym. I'm gonna try to keep this short. We gotta keep these drive talk portions to a minimum, bro. Like, I like talking, but like, I gotta structure these videos to where like I barely talk, even though I love to talk and give you guys little story times, you know what I mean? About my grandma, about me, about what I used to do. But I also want to show you guys my gym progress. Like, that's the main thing. I want these videos to show my progress. I gotta pull the window down and actually turn before I crash in a bit. That's the only bad part about having tent, bro. But the perks, look, can't see in or out this motherfucker. I'm telling you, the time that I got in a car accident, the dude rear-ended me and it totaled my other Honda. I tell you, we got story times in here. The time that he totaled that one, bro, the cop was looking at my tent. It was a state trooper. You know, state troopers don't be playing. He was looking at my tent. I could tell, bro. He didn't say nothing about it, but I could just tell he wanted to give me a ticket for my tent. They always itching to give you a tent, the state troopers. You know that big ass hat? He was just looking. He was just like, and I was Mexican too. I got you, motherfucker. You some bitch ass baner. You think you can have tent in my goddamn country? My bad. I'm sorry. Yeah, we about to get to the gym. We doing legs today, son. So look, for all the ladies watching, you know I got like shoot, you know we got an even amount of fan base, you know, supporter base. I'm talking about fans, bro. What? Supporters. But yeah, we doing legs. So like for the ladies, you know, the ladies watching this here, you know what I mean? Let me show you. Ooh, I'm swerving and curving and durbing and merving. Hit it from the back and you know that I'm loving. Ooh. All right, we too energized right now. We gotta tone it down. We on level 1000. We gotta bring it down. It's 1 in the morning, bro. It's too early for this. And you know this energy's probably about to die when I go into the gym and I see there's people in there. I hate when there's people in there. Look, I understand you in here trying to improve yourself, but do that junk at another time, bro. I was about to say do that but like do it at another time. Why are you coming in here when I'm coming in here, damn it? That's what I'm saying. I gotta get my own gym, bro. Build up my own gym. You know what I mean? Get it built, and just I can work out in there and do what I do, baby. Ah, man, I don't know. That's long term though. That's long term. You know, right now I gotta deal with it, suck it up, and like I just don't like people, bro. And I don't know if it. Like I said, I don't know. I got a lot of insecurity with the things that I do because just how I used to get picked on a lot, bro. Like so, like now that I'm older. And I seen both sides of it. When I was fat, I got treated differently. When I look more attractive, you know what I mean? You probably think I look ugly, but like, you know, girls actually go out of their way now. Like I remember one day I walked into the gas station, whole girl held the door open for me. What you trying to get into? Want me to grind on you? My bad. Yeah, like stuff like that. I'm at work, you know, this girl's trying to like talk to me and you're like, fuck out my way, girl. I'm in it, bit trying to improve. What you mean? What you mean? God dang. Let me cut it out. You know when I'm door dashing, you got girls texting me talking about something. Thank you for bringing me my food. What you mean by that? Yo, log in here, bro. Come on, son. But yeah, no, actually, really, people do treat you different when you ugly and you're fat and you got nothing going for yourself. It looks like you're going miserable compared to when you know you look attractive, you got potential. People do treat you very, very different. You know, because I'm telling you, when I was fat, let me show you. I'll show the stream, but I got pictures in here. Actually, hold on. We just pulled into the parking lot. I see 3 cars. Can't stand it. 4 cars. There's another one. Dang, bruh. It's January. It's the beginning of the year, so you know we got people in here. This is the new year, new me. They're going to be in here for a month. Give it a month and they're going to be gone. No, I'm just kidding. These people that actually pull up are people that I see here all the time. Like, I see them all the time, so they're actually in here grinding. What are we at, 7 minutes? Look, bro, this is my favorite picture right here of myself. That's me. Look how dirty my room was. Look at all that stuff everywhere. My fingers still look fat. Look at those rolls. How many I got? 6-pack, 7-pack, 10-pack of rolls. I was fat. Look at the face. Does that even look like me right now? Yeah, it kind of does. Hold on. Can I do the same face? Look. Look ugly. You what? All right, my bad. But like, bro, I used to get treated so different, bro. Look at my teeth. My teeth have always been crooked. Look, that's my mom. That's me and my mom. Look at my teeth, bro. You can see them. Oh, you can't really see them. But my teeth, I've always gotten picked on for my teeth, bro. That's why I had to go out and get my own retainers, bro. Because I had braces before when I was like 15 all the way through like 20 almost, 19, 18. I don't remember that. See, this is why the videos are important because I forget stuff, bro. But yeah, I had braces on for a long time. My 2 front teeth still crooked even now, like at an angle. You see that? And I want them straight, dude, because look, you can see them. They still got that little, and people tell me, everybody, dude, your teeth don't even look crooked. It's my fucking teeth. They're my teeth. One time, this dude literally was firing up on me. We're at 10 minutes, bro. I got to hurry up. I'm going to say this, and then we're going inside and hitting leg day. I'm going to show you what we do for legs. 10 minutes of talking, 20 minutes of working out. Let's get it done. 20 video footage, but it's going to be like an hour of me working out here. I'm gonna do cardio, all this stuff that's not gonna be in the video. But look, I'm trying to put story time and working out and progress, just progress everywhere in these videos. But look, I'm cooking up with this dude, right? I'm cooking up on, man. Shut your little spaghetti bean noodle head, you know. I got the basic jokes, you know. Big back, long neck, no titty, nipple, you know. But this dude, he hit me good. He said, "Why your 2 front teeth kissing, bro? Shut your little bitch ass up." That shit put me in self-destruct mode. Watch this. No, I'm just kidding. Pull out a whole gun on his head. No, I'm just kidding. Lock in, bro. But yeah, he got me, bro. And ever since then, I stopped smiling with my teeth. I used to hit these right here. I used to be like, Even when I was laughing, that's why when the face mask came out, man, I kept that bitch up. I never had the face mask off. Every time you see me, the shit was put up. I was like Batman, that bitch. Where's the Joker? What's up with me, dude? Sorry, I'm just feeling energized. Let's go in here. Hopefully these people don't. I just hate recording, bro. That's the insecurity where it comes, like, where people are looking at me. That's what it's from, because growing up, when you're getting picked on, bro, you feel like everybody's just trying to pick on you. Sometimes they're probably not. You know, there's probably people looking at me and they're looking at me like, look, he's young, he's recording, he's doing what he got to do, bro. I like that. And they'll look over at me and then I'm looking at him like, what's he trying to judge me about? You know what I mean? And I get mad, self-defensive. I get so aggressive. The fuck are you looking at? Damn. It's probably because when I was younger, just getting picked on. I remember one time, another one, keep in mind, like, I started getting fat young. Look, you can start to see once I started getting big. You see, I was getting chunky. I remember these kids, 11 minutes. Come on, bro, lock in. I remember these kids were picking on me at school. We had like a little friend group, right? Not a friend group really, but like there was a leader. Yes, there's a leader, bro. Whether you like it or not, there's somebody in the friend group that everybody just does what this dude wants to do. And this dude, you know what? Fuck it. His name was Marco. Little shit. No, I'm just kidding. We just not gonna say his name. Somebody might actually pull up his address and then he gets nuked in the future. Yo, Sollracz, you remember that dude that was bullying you back then? I killed him, eliminated, back to the lobby. You know, shit, I gotta be careful. You know, but this dude, he bullied me, bruh. I was like the butt of the joke in that friend group. And this was at another school. For the people that went with me here at Thomasville in Thomasville High School, that's the school I go to now. This is the school I grew up in, left, and then came back, went to other schools. And you know, you guys are gonna learn a life story. But when I went to other schools, there was this one school I went to. We were always moving around a lot, right? There's this one school I went to. This dude was, I'm telling you, the friend group, picking on me, bro. Let's just sum it up because we got to go in there work out. We talking too much. There's this one dude, bro. They always, like, anytime people were laughing and joking, out of nowhere, they just switch it up on me. They're like, I know you ain't laughing, Mr. Big Pumpkin, no net. Like, come, what? I'm laughing with y'all. That's the problem. You got to stop hanging around people who aren't your friends, bro. I didn't understand that because I was so lonely growing up. Mrs. Lonely. All right, my bad. But yeah, I remember, like, I was just hanging around them. I'm laughing at what they're like. I don't even know what was going on, but I know that out of nowhere I just get put on the spot. We all having a good time. The leader, Marco, whatever, Marcos, I don't fucking know what his name was. He come over here, he looks at me like, I know you ain't laughing with your big fat ass, and like, that shit sucks. Like, I'm laughing about it now, but y'all don't understand. Look, and that's how I looked at him. Look, I went from locked in immediately, and then they all cooking up on me. It's like they all taking turns. You know Game of Thrones where they stabbing the girl. I don't know if y'all watch Game of Thrones, but like that's my favorite show, like The Walking Dead and that one, where they start stabbing the girl and they all taking turns. That's what it felt like. Oh yeah, with your crooked teeth, and you Mexican. But yeah, that I remember, like, and they just started adding more. They just started cooking up on me, bro. And I remember Marcos even, he was like, they just were laughing, they would take turns, and like, that's traumatic, bro. I'm laughing with y'all, but I was actually getting bullied, bro. Like, there's other stories about people picking on me for the clothes that I wear. I had Spider-Man shoes. Motherfuckers picking on me for that too. Let's get in here, bro. It looked like there's a homeless man out here or something. And he's walking towards the car. Hold on, let me get my gun. My man, sorry. Lock in, bro. But yeah, we about to go in there. Like I said, there's a lot of story times, and a lot of the reasons why I get upset now that I'm older is because of probably how I was treated when I was younger. And I was thinking about that the other day when I posted the video where I got really mad because the people just slowing down beside my car or just trying to see what I'm doing in here because the lights are on, you know? And it's just because I always been getting, like, told something, you know? So I get, like, defensive even though I shouldn't. So I gotta, like, kind of like work that out of my character so that I'm not negative, because it comes off as negative, you know, like, why are you so mad, bro? When I'm watching those videos, I'm like, dang, bro, don't let the things that people do to you turn you into somebody that you're not. Look, see, there you go. Because, like, I'm a genuinely nice dude, you know, when it comes down, unless you pissing me off. I'm just kidding. Let's go in there and work out, bro. I'm talking too much. Let's get that workout in. Leg day. I'm gonna show you ladies. I'm telling you, like I said, ladies, take notes, because Big Daddy about to show you how you work out the whole thigh. Get that thigh going. You know, get them quads going, the inner thigh, left thigh, you know, nuts. You know, but for a dude, your legs get too big, your dick start looking too small. Let's get in there and get the workout in, bro. All right, baby, you got it. All right, there's only like maybe 2 people in here. I see one guy, but either way, I was rewatching the videos, and I rewatched all the videos just so that I could see like how I sound, you know, how insecure I look, you know what I mean? But eventually we're gonna get better at these videos, and if somebody says something to me, I'm an adult now. You're not about to be talking to me like I'm a little kid. You know what I mean? No, I'm just kidding. Come on, nobody's probably even thinking that way. Let's just knock this workout out. I'm thinking too much about it. But starting off, leg extensions right here. Boom. This is gonna work. You got like big parts in your legs, right? Damn! I have my phone right here. This shit was fine. Shit. We're listening to music right here. TikTok audio is just scrolling. But you pull this right here. I'll do two sets of failure. Now what that means, what I've been telling y'all these past few videos is that I only do 2 sets per workout or whatever, per machine. So that I'm not in here like an hour or 5 hours, you know what I mean? At minimum amount of time, maximum amount of growth. Minimize downtime, maximize production. That's what I be saying at work. But yeah, come in here. Hopefully the mic is connected. I see it moving, so we're good. You know, get a little bit of a warm up in here, pop out a little warm up. These are leg extensions. Boom. Knock these out. Everything, even if you don't understand everything and you want to work out your muscles, just do what I'm doing, bro. Or like I said, if you're just watching a watch, sit back, watch. Eventually you can go back and see what I'm doing, you know what I mean? Or like I said, just sit back, relax, dig in your butt, twin. My bad, I got a lot more energy today. Feeling a lot more confident, I don't know why. But yeah, this is gonna, spitting. You got like a big part of your leg, the outer part. This is gonna work like, there's like a line that runs through it right here. It's gonna really emphasize that. And your leg, like, it starts to have lines. I'm gonna show you guys the pump, basically like what I've been talking about, showing you guys what it looks like after. Knock out 2 sets of these till failure, and then we're gonna just keep moving through it. I'm gonna get the front, the side, the inside, the back, the hamstrings, stretch. I'm gonna show you everything, all right? Because the legs is probably one of my favorite things to hit with my triceps too. I love both of them. Like, I like big legs, you know what I mean? I don't know why people be skipping leg day. I hit that jump. Let's get 2 sets of these knocked out. 2 sets, that means I'm gonna do it twice till failure. So I'm gonna do this until I can't no more. I'm gonna keep going. That's 1 set. Say I fell, right? Ooh, that's 1 set done. Rest a little bit, and then do another set exactly like that. That's 2 sets till failure. So, you know, people say 2 sets of 12. That means I'm gonna do it 1 set of 12. 1, 2, 3. I'm gonna go all the way to 12. That's 1 set. You see what I mean? You're gonna start understanding the terminology. Some of y'all probably already do, but I'm talking to you like you don't know what the gym is, and you know what I mean? Just trying to make it easier. Let's knock that out. Ooh. See, and I'm not done yet. This shit is hurting, but we're not done yet. I dropped the weight a little lower. These legs are feeling it. They're crying for mercy right now. Please, daddy. Please, daddy. Don't do this. My bad. Lock in, bro. Lock in. Ooh. You know, pull these right here. Give it a little bit of help. Ooh. That's 1 set. We're gonna do that 1 more time, and then we're gonna keep moving throughout the leg. All right, that's it. All right, I'll go light on these, but you can do any kind of squat with this right here. Get the outer part. You know, you can do a regular squat if you want. Put this all the way down. Let's knock it out. Oh shit. Hold down, weight fell. Hey, we gotta get the fuck out of here. I think I just broke the machine. The weight fell. Hold on, let me try to check it out. Nah. I thought I broke the machine, bro. Oh. All right. 2 sets of this till failure. That was basically 1 little warm up, you know, kind of failure. I'm counting that as a set. I don't give a damn. My quad is sore. That's like the outer side. That's what we're working right now. If you do a regular squat, same thing. I just see people using this machine, and I got it here at the gym. Like, I'm talking like Samsulek or like other gym influencers. If they're doing it, I'm doing it, you know? And I'll tell you, I'm doing workouts that I've seen improvements in my body with them, and I can feel it where I'm supposed to be feeling it, you know? Doing this one, I really feel it on the outside. The leg extensions we just did, I feel it in like that little middle strip. You know what I mean? You can do them along with me, and you're gonna see the growth in your legs and in mine. You see what I'm gonna show you guys the pump, just like with all the other workouts. Do what I'm doing, and I'm doing what they're doing, and eventually we're all just gonna get better. All right, I'm gonna knock out another set of this, and then we're gonna do like the hammers. I don't know what it's called, where you're sitting on the floor or you're sitting down and you're pushing the weight away from you. What are we doing? What the fuck is that? I'm gonna combine it with this. This is what I was talking about. We're gonna be on the floor, and then we're gonna pop out sissy squats. Now these shits look weird, bro. You're doing this and you're like, what the fuck is that? You know, I'll show you guys in a minute. If you do them, you're gonna feel them, baby. So this is the one where I was talking about, where you're laying on the floor and yeah, you're pushing it away from you. It kind of look weird when I was just doing it now, but depending on where you put your feet on this is what you're gonna work. So with this machine, you put your legs up here all the way where you got the ass spread open. You know what I mean? You gonna feel air coming out your ass. Yo, what am I talking about, bro? Look, lock in. You put it up here, you're gonna feel in your glutes. Boom, stretch. You know what I mean? You're gonna feel it all like around here, right? You put your legs in the middle, you're gonna feel the quad, the outside leg muscle, the one that we just did, the squats. If you're doing a squat, you're gonna feel it in the same spot. You spread them out, you're gonna feel it in the inner thigh. You know what I mean? This machine is goated. A lot of people like this machine. I'm gonna keep my feet really close and at the edge so I can work the teardrop muscle, the inner leg. And then that's what we're gonna do, just knock it out. And then I'm gonna combine it with sissy squats. I'll show you guys, watch. Oh, hell. You'll feel it in the inner thigh, in the inner like teardrop muscle. Then I'll come beside here and I'll just hold on to this side or something to keep me stable. There's something else right here, but your knees are gonna go in front of your feet. Hold on, let me try to bring it lower so you can see. Can I? No, I can't. That's as low as it goes. Look, your knees, if you know what kneecaps are, use your fucking, my bad. Your knees are gonna go in front of your feet. You see? Don't do this. You know what I mean? Your knees gotta go in front of your feet. You're kind of leaning back like that. Boom. No weight. You don't need weight on this. You're really gonna feel it. Boom. What is that white stain? Boom. And just keep popping that out. You're gonna feel it on the inner teardrop. I just figured this out. Like, that part of my leg is really underdeveloped. You know? What's up, bro? Yeah, I try to say what's up to this dude right here. He just looked at me like, bro, shut your little bitch up. It's whatever though. Holy. Oh yeah, my legs are definitely feeling it right now. And especially a few days after, God, I definitely feel it. So I'm gonna do this, and I'm gonna do seated for my ass. I'm gonna show you guys what I do for my glutes too. This leg day is my favorite because there's so much you could do. You know, so we're gonna knock this out. One more set of these till failure, and then I'm gonna show you guys something else. I'm sweating right now, bro. I'll be back. All right, now for this next one, it's hip adductor or hip abductor. They're the same thing. Get on this bad boy. You're basically squeezing your leg together. Get that inner thigh, or like I told you, kind of bent over a little bit because the camera, I don't want it fully extended, and then there's a big camera sitting right here recording me. The dude already got pissed off. I was like this. I was like, what's up, bro? He just looked at me like I was some kind of alien. My bad, look, like it. So grab this, spread it open. Get a good little stretch in there. Already, my bad, like it. You know, go, not too heavy on these weights. You know, we're going to a failure, so don't be putting like 5,000 pounds on that damn thing. You know, and just squeeze the inside. Bah. You're gonna feel on this inner thigh right here. Boom. And really squeeze. You want a bonus? Your feet kind of take over and you start pushing with your feet. You want to push with the inner thigh, you know, so kind of, if you want, lift your feet up out of the air, in the air on this one, and squeeze. You know, don't really, you see how my feet in the air? Boom. It's all inner thigh right there. And that shit stings. My bad, bro. Lock in. All right, we're gonna do 2 sets of these till failure. Go a little bit heavy on here. Your thighs are very strong. You know, see those videos where they crushing people like watermelon with their thighs? Your thighs are strong, bro. So don't go too heavy. Don't go too light. Just push yourself as much as you can. Go 2 sets to failure if you want to, or do 3 sets of 12. You know what I mean? 12 of these and then 3 times. That's all you got to do. You can do that any of these. Do whatever makes you happy. What do you feel it? You know, what makes you leave the gym and you're like, oh, I had a good workout. This, I feel sore. I literally cannot get out of bed. I got to roll out of bed and crawl to the shower. You know what I mean? When I do my workouts, 2 sets till failure. So that's what we're going to do. I'm going to do this, and then we're also going to do the one, let me put it right here. There's another one right next to it. Let me show you. Before, because I'm going to knock these out and stop recording because I got to get these workouts done. There's another one, same exact concept, but it's working out that ass, you know? Get on here, bring it as close as you can together, and you're just going to be, you know what I mean? You see a lot of girls on these machines. I like working out all my body. I'll tell you, I like isolating each group. Really get in here, get that squeeze, and you're going to feel it on those glutes, right? And then there's another one that you hit with this one. It's on the other side of the gym. If you got one of them, let me walk over there and show y'all, and then we're just gonna show you the pump. Let me just show you what I'm talking about, because I'm not about to record. Damn, I'm sweating. I'm not gonna record all of them, because you guys get the concept of what I'm doing, right? Like 2 sets of failure on each one. I'm showing you all the workouts that I do, and then I do calves and stuff, but I'm slowly getting the courage to walk around here with this camera. You know, people are getting pissed off, but like I said, we're building that character up, you know? So this is the one I'm talking about. It's right over here. Get on this bad boy, this bad girl right here. Ooh, there's too much weight on here, but I only do a plate. That means 45 and 45. I take these other 2 off, if that makes sense. You know, wrap this thing around you right here. This junk is nasty. This is another part of it. You got to combine this one with the other one that I was just doing where I was spreading my ass out, my legs. Pull this one in. Oh shit, that's way too heavy. Holy. This, and then squeeze at the top. Oh. Squeeze at the top. That, you do those, combine them, you're gonna have a good leg workout, good glute workout. What's up, bro? Yeah, never mind. Same thing, different guy just walked by, said what's up to him. He pulled one of these, he looked at me, put his head straight and kept walking. You heard the door shut? Fuck him. Let me keep it down before he comes out here and whoops my ass. All right, so yeah. I'm gonna go over there, finish my leg extensions, all that stuff, and then I'm gonna come over here, knock this out, and then I'm gonna do some calves. Calves is easy. You just gotta basically tiptoe around. That's it. And then, yeah, I'm gonna show you guys the pump. Let me try to put in as much effort, maximize effort, minimize downtime, whatever the hell. I'm gonna put this all up, put the camera up, and then I'm gonna show you guys. I brought shorts under here. I got shorts on, you see? So I can show you my leg pump. Look at all this sweat. All right, I'll be back. All right, I just got done. I'm gonna do cardio, but before I do that, I forgot to show you guys that I do hamstrings too. Hamstring is the back of your leg. I'm trying to show you guys everything that I do for my legs so that you can split it up into days if you want, you know. But this, I just knocked this one out. Basically, you sit on here. This machine is at Planet Fitness everywhere. I'm showing you my lower portion. I'm not adjusting the camera angle, but sit on here and then you just squeeze at the bottom. You know, you don't need your feet all the way up in the air. Just, you know, right here, squeeze. You know what I mean? Get that squeeze in. Boom. I just did these like literally right now. I forgot to show you guys how to do my hamstrings, and that's the back of your leg, hamstrings. Do that, and then I'm about to do something else. Let's take you guys over here. Let me show you guys what else I do. Do that, and then with all this added up together, you're gonna be at least in here for an hour, bro. So you can always split it up, you know. I work 60 hours. With the 60 hours, even then, like, I can knock this out, you know. That's why I do 2 sets of failure. So I'm not in here doing like 15 sets and I'm just in here all day, you know what I mean? Let me show you what else I'm about to do. I'm gonna knock this out, and then we're gonna go to do cardio and then get out of here. And I'm gonna show you guys the pump. All right, so look, see, this is what I mean where it looks a little, you can see the tripod in the mirror. Hold on, let me make sure the mic is connected actually. Yeah, it is. All right. So look, you can get on this. You don't need weight for this. You can put like 10, 15, go super light. But this is another part of the hamstring. You kind of get close to it as much as you can and just, you know, boom. And it's kind of going to touch the bottom. So I usually put like a brick under here, like a block. There's one over here. There's a bigger one in here inside a triangle in the gym that I'm at. But you put a block under there so that it doesn't hit the floor. Here, I'm about to show you. After this, I'm going to show you guys the leg pump. I'm going to take these sweats off. See? Stand on top of this and it won't smack the bottom. You know, when you go low, it won't hit the bottom right there. You know what I mean? Hopefully you can see that. Let me make sure. This is my first time getting this angle. Yeah, you can see that. So This video might be a little longer, maybe 40 minutes. But yeah, all the workouts that I'm doing right now is every part of the leg, every single part of the leg that I just did. Every workout. If you want a full leg workout, you do that every single day, bro. Your legs are gonna be good. I'm about to show y'all. I just learned the teardrop one, the inner thigh. It's underdeveloped, but we're gonna fix that, okay? We're gonna fix that. So this is a different part. You can have your feet a little bit closed. You can have them shoulder width apart. Either way, whatever you feel it, just when you're doing this, you should really keep your back straight, you know, and just like really feel an extension on your legs. If you're not feeling it right, then you're not doing it right. Because I've done it with people, they say they don't feel it, but this targets a different part of your hamstrings, the back of your leg, than those ones that you're seated leg curls or whatever the hell they're called, where you're sitting down and squeezing your legs together. Ooh, pop these out. And then I'm gonna show you guys the pump. When you're going down, really feel a stretch on the back of your legs. You know, don't roll your back and move it forward. You're not gonna feel it. Keep your back straight, your arms straight, and just really feel a stretch. You'll feel a stretch on the back of your legs. Boom. That's what I'm saying. You don't need to go heavy with this. You go heavy on this and you stretch too far, you're gonna snap something. You're gonna already feel the tension when you're at the bottom. When you go to the bottom, ooh, you can feel really good tension. Add weight to that, you're gonna snap something, baby. I'm telling you right now. You don't need to add weight. And you can also do your calves, but we're not doing that on camera. We're gonna do calves off camera, get the cardio done. That's gonna be the end of the video because it's gonna take too long. This is gonna be a long video. Let's take these off. Oh, my legs are sore already. All right, thinking about your legs look little. Come on. Look at that, bro. You see them? The inner thigh, when we're doing those leg squeezes. The quad, that's what I'm talking about. When you're doing squats, you know what I mean? Boom, you're working out that quad. And then the teardrop, the one I was telling you about, this inner part right here, really underdeveloped for me. You can see it start to come in. But the little sissy squats that we were doing where you're doing this, that really emphasizes that teardrop. See what I mean? The hamstrings. You kind of got to hit it like a little bit of an arch to see the hamstrings. But I don't really want to, you know. I don't know if you can see it, but my ass is all up in the air. That shit looks a little weird. But I really love working on my legs. I just figured out, like I said, the teardrop part where I could get that emphasized. But yeah. We're going to get these bigger. Get the calves bigger. We're going to keep growing them. I tell you guys, I like working on my legs. But yeah, that's the end of the video. I'm going to finish up with these. Keep popping them out. Boom. This is the kind of form you want right here. I got to make sure you can, like this, just like this. Boom. Just like that. And you'll really feel a stretch. You know what I mean? Keep kind of like poke that ass out, you know? Boom, and you're gonna feel it all on the inner side of your thigh. The hamstring, I mean. And that's it. We didn't do a upper body, but we still sweating a little bit. Look at the chest. We just mogging ourselves right now. Why the right arm bigger than the left? We're getting there, day by day. We gotten a lot bigger already in the last couple days, last month. So we keep going like this. Within a year, bro, we're gonna be in a whole different spot, you know. Improving with the streaming, improving with the why your nipples hard? Improve with the streaming, improve with the money, with my life. Everything's just improving right now, and slow progress is better than no progress. So get in the gym, man. You know, improve something. If you're watching this, and if you're already doing it, then give yourself a pat on the back. You know, if you're thinking about it, go do it. You know, it's that easy, baby. Hopefully the mic is good. Hopefully everything's been good this video. But we're slowly building this. You know, the obliques, all this on the side, all this down here, all this is gonna get shaped away. And I've never been this fit before in my life, ever. So we're in our prime right now. We're hitting that. We're about to hit it. All right, I'll see y'all in a minute, man.